Hey, did you know your prospects already know they're being sold to? And most of the times, because of that, they put their defenses up. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to overcome that, how to tackle it and still land a deal, even if your prospect knows what you're up to with your sales skills and all your voodoo and all that kind of stuff, right? So look, why should you even listen to me? My name's Justin James. Over the last decade, I've taken what I used to do as a psychiatric nurse. I've brought it right here into sales using something called my invisible sales method. And by doing so, this has allowed me to generate over 22 million in deals, and my clients have gone on to do over 200 million and growing using the exact same techniques. Now, in this video, I want to share with you something that you can do right now to counter this negativity that people have around sales, to counter the prospect already having some preconceived idea about you and what you do. Now, if you don't do this, you're going to lose a lot of sales. And when you do this, you are going to make more bank. Because let's be honest right now, if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, sales rep, some sales leader, anyone who's involved in selling a product or service or managing a team who does, then you're going to want to learn this stuff so you can make more money, right? Why not? So stop doing what most people are doing right now and listen to what I'm about to share with you. Most of us are afraid to be honest. That's the problem. If you go and look at great salespeople, they're just honest. They're just honest. We don't have anything to hide. We're just being honest. Yes, I'm selling to you. Yes. What's wrong with that? You have a problem. I have a solution. You got some money? I'll solve it for you. It's very simple. Think about it. Why would someone book a call with you? Let's be perfectly logical here. Why on God's earth would someone book a call with you? Now, they book a call with you because they have a problem that they want solving, and they're interested in perhaps you solving that problem. They want to learn more, right? So, of course, when a prospect gets on a call with you, they're going to think you're going to try to sell to me, which, to be perfectly honest, is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with you selling to them because that's why they're there. So I guess what I'm trying to say to you is, if a prospect already has an expectation that this person's just going to try and sell to me, then you already know that's probably what's going on in their head. What do you think you should be doing, my friend? Talking about the elephant in the room. Great salespeople talk about the elephant in the room. So for example, if you already know when you jump on a sales call, the person's going to think immediately that I'm here to sell to you, then here's what you do. You talk about the elephant in the room and you kill that expectation and re-engineer it with another one so that it drops their shoulders, scrambles their pattern, and allows them to focus on you instead. Let me give you an example. You get on a call with a prospect who you already probably know thinks you're going to sell to them because you're just another salesperson. So what can you do instead? You talk about the elephant in the room. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, congratulations for jumping on this call. Now, before I begin, I just want to talk about the elephant in the room. Most people jump onto calls like this and their expectation is that I'm a salesperson, I'm going to try and sell you something. So I get it, and I used to be like that too. Here's the thing though, this call isn't about selling to you. In fact, actually, 90% of the people who have this conversation with me aren't the right fit for our product or service anyway. So I've just dropped all preconceptions about selling to anyone when I speak to them for the first time. For me, it's just about getting to know you, fact-finding, giving you some information that you may need when you're ready to make a decision. And whenever you're ready to make a decision, we can have a conversation about that some other time. Might be today, might be next week. It really doesn't matter. I just want to make sure that you get the information that you need to make the right choice so that you don't feel that you've made a mistake. Is that okay? Just by saying that, guess what happens to the prospect? Their shoulders relax. They just go, oh, well, okay, maybe this person isn't trying to sell to me. And you've just smashed that preconception out of the water. This is making sense, okay? Now, the reason I'm telling you this, and by the way, there's other steps to this, I just don't have time to go through all of them today. But the minute you start just adopting this one simple thing, talk about the elephant in the room, be honest, guess what starts to happen? People start to respect you more. And look, even if you are going to pitch to them, even if the purpose of your call is to sell to them, talk about the elephant in the room, address it, deal with it there and then, because what's the point in tiptoeing around it? Like, for example, here's another example. I do webinars or events where I am doing, maybe it's a free event or a free webinar or a low ticket one, and people are already expecting me to sell to them at the end. They'll say like in their head, like, oh, this is going to be another one of those free webinars where he makes me an offer at the end. So they already think that. So guess how I open up? I tell them the truth. Hey, listen, yes, this is a free invitation to this event. It's a free webinar. It's free information. I want you to know something though. I'm going to give you some things over the next 60 minutes that will massively help you whether you carry on working with me or not. However, my goal over the next 60 minutes is to blow you away with so much free stuff that makes you go, hey, if that's what I got from Jessen for free, what would happen if I actually invested with him? So yes, towards the end of this training, I'm going to make you an invitation that you can't actually refuse. But if you do want to refuse, that's all good because it would have been 60 minutes well spent because I'm still going to blow you away with some stuff. And if that bothers you, then maybe being on this training isn't for you because I'm here to teach you how to sell. And if you've got a problem with buying, then you're screwed anyway. So feel free to click away right now. Just by doing that, they already know there's a sale coming. I'm not going to be that person that says, join this free webinar, and at the end I pounce on everyone and make them buy something. Be honest. Great salespeople are just being honest. Read the room. Know how to read what's going on with your prospect. Know what their expectations are before they even come up. You need to study the person, not the product. I keep on saying to people all the time, like, stop just trying to learn your product and start studying people instead. Do you know I can take any product or service with minimal knowledge and sell it better than most people? And you know why? Because I don't care about the product. I care about the person. I know how to read people. I know how to read my prospects. I know what's going on in their head before they even freaking think it. Trust me, when I say this, the reason for that is because of all those years in psychiatry when I used to be on wards with patients who were violent, hearing voices. I needed to think quick. I needed to know ahead of time what's going on in their mind. I needed to know how to plan the route, plan the exit, plan what's going to happen next. I have spent literally my life studying human beings, and I do it in a way which allows me now to do it in sales and allows me to bring money in. And I want you to learn it as well. Because when you learn about the person, not the freaking product, you make more sales. Plain and simple. So stop trying to hide. Be honest. They know you're trying to sell. They know what you're doing. So talk about it. Talk about the elephant in the room. That's the one big thing I want you to take away from this video. Talk about the elephant in the room. Here's another way to think about it. They think it, I say it. That's it. Now, I teach public speaking. I teach people how to sell from the stage as well. Okay? And one of the things I always tell my students is, they think it, you say it. They think it, you say it. Whatever you think the audience is thinking, they probably are thinking, so say it. Say it. Now, you might be thinking X and then talk about it. Just like I said at the beginning, when you jump on a call with someone, you might be thinking, I'm going to sell to you on this call. Then talk about it. If you genuinely are going to sell to them on this call, tell them. Be honest with them. Hey, you might be thinking, I've jumped on this call that I'm just going to sell to you, blah, blah, blah. The truth of the matter is, Mr. or Mrs. Prospect, 110% I'm going to do my absolute best to help you buy the right solution for your problem. That's the key word though, the right solution, the right one. If during our conversation I feel this is not for you and this is not something I can help with, I'll be the first person to let you know, and I'll probably give you some advice on where else you can go. But rest assured, I will never, ever make anyone an offer who wasn't actually a suitable fit for what we do or someone we could actually help, because I'm not here to take your money. I'm here to get you a solution. And by getting you a solution, I get paid anyway, right? So just relax. If it's for you, great. If it's not, then we'll know that by the end of this conversation, okay? That's it. So either way, you're being honest, because let's be perfectly honest, unless you are someone who sells with zero ethics and you sell to anyone who's got a pulse in their checkbook, you sell to someone who can't even afford you and they can't even afford to pay their bills, but you're going to take their last $10 because you suck like that, then unless you're that kind of person, then I'm sorry, like, think about it. Many of us, like, need to understand that the truth of the matter is, unless you're a douchebag who's going to take anyone's money, you are going to see if it's the right fit for the person or not. Because if it's not, you're not going to be able to do business with them. So you're being truthful by telling them that at the end of this conversation, if it's for you, then we'll have a conversation. If it's not, I'll tell you as well. That's it, because that's the truth of the matter. But address it now. Address the elephant in the room. Because if you don't, the prospects know it's coming and their guard is up. Your goal is to drop their guard so that they can talk to you, be honest with you about their situation without feeling pressured, because most people don't like it when they feel they're being sold to. Their guards go up, they become more protective, they don't answer your questions properly. Like here's a classic one. A lot of the time salespeople will ask someone what their budget is. If someone's gonna have their guard up, do you actually think, A, they're gonna tell you what their budget is? And even if they did, do you think they're gonna tell you the truth? Come on, man. Lower their guard, relax. If you want to find out what their budget is, then you because you've lowered their guard and said, look, I'm not selling anything to you anyway, just be honest with them. Say, look, so I can get you the best product or service that you actually need. And so that I actually make you an offer that makes sense and doesn't catch you off guard. Like what had you already set aside to actually solve this problem? What do you think solving this problem is worth? Like what are you willing to part with? I've asked that question so many times to people, and when their shoulders are dropped, when they're relaxed, they tell me the truth. Honestly, Jess, I've got about 10 grand. And you know what? The offer that we had for them was actually 6. It wasn't even 10. And I told them, well, the good news is you can keep your 10 grand. We only need 6. Keep the other 4, do something else with it. They were more than happy because I got them relaxed and dropped their shoulders beforehand. Is this making sense? Okay. You can do it too, my friends. And if you learn how to do this stuff, everything starts to change. So don't be like most salespeople. Be honest, tell them the truth, and talk about the elephant in the room because they already know it's going to happen. I want you to align yourself with the prospect's expectations, talk into it, address it, and watch how your sales improve. I promise you that. Now, look, this is just a little snippet of what I do for people. I don't have a lot of time on these YouTube videos because I'm just trying to give you what I can in a short space of time. Now, if you want an extended version of this, if you want some full training from me for free, don't even have to pay for it. All you got to do is comment the word sales down below and I'll send you some free training, or there may be a link in the description where you can click on and watch some of my free stuff. Carry on your journey, guys. Look, at the end of the day, the more you get to know me, the more you'll get to see that working with me long-term is probably a great decision for you right now. If you're a business owner or an entrepreneur selling your own products or services, or you've got a sales team that you manage, or you're currently a sales rep working, or you're a closer, you're going to want to hang out with me. I'm telling you now, because I get results for the people that I work with. And if you want to be one of those people, your journey begins with watching more of my free stuff. So watch some of my free training, get some of my free downloads, some of my free guides, just comment the word sales down below and we'll hook you up. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit subscribe. Bang out that notification bell as well so that you get notified every single time I drop some new content. And until next time, I wish you all the wealth, health, success, and happiness that you truly, truly deserve.